Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. Two wide receivers will be looking to be number one targets on the field in today's game. It's Allen's Chargers going up against Bo's Browns. So let's go now to San Diego, California, where Jim and Phil are on the call.
Browns, Chargers, coming up on EA Sports. We welcome you to San Diego, California, for today's game.
Hello, friends. Jim Nantz along with Phil Simms. And Phil, it's an absolutely gorgeous day here for football. And how will that factor into this game?
It's always a factor, Jim, when you have good weather. Now you can call anything you want and not worry about the elements disturbing your game plan. It's a complicated game. There's no doubt about it. But it's less complicated when you have good weather.
The Browns setting up here for the kickoff. The Chargers are back deep, ready to return the kickoff. We're underway here. Davis has got it. Runs it out to about the 27 before he's taken down.
The son of a high school football coach, number 17, Philip Rivers.
Listen, this team is led by Philip Rivers. He's just a guy that's a natural-born leader. He knows how to play the quarterback position very well, and he's been awesome for many years.
First down at the 27. Gordon's handed the football. Gordon's tackled down after a gain of 5. That's a nice, powerful statement as they establish the run at the beginning of this game.
Jim, you're right. I'm going to give the offense a little credit here, but, somewhere, I don't know, maybe the defense is going to have to put some weights in their pockets. You got to hang in there and make the tackle.
That'll be 4 after the running play. Rivers is going to take the snap from the shotgun. And Jones can't hold on that time.
Melvin Gordon, another in a long line of great running backs out of Wisconsin. And he can certainly be the guy that is the featured back for this roster.
I know this. When I saw him in college and getting ready for the draft, I thought that he is the surest thing as a running back in the NFL. He's going to come in and have success and be a terrific pro.
The Chargers from the 32. Stands in the pocket. Pass is intercepted. Tackles made. Starting at quarterback, a journeyman at first with 8 different NFL teams, plus a season in the UFL, and now seems comfortable in his role. He's quarterback Josh McCown.
Yeah, he never really gets the credit he deserves. I know he's moved around to many teams, but he's got good size. He's a terrific all-around athlete, and he's an accurate thrower with the football. That's why he has a chance to get it done one more time with a different team, this time the Cleveland Browns.
They're happy to begin this drive from this point. First down at the 27. Butlers all over the ball carrier.
The Chargers defensive coordinator, my gosh, he is one happy guy. Anytime you get in the backfield and stop a runner and make him lose yards, that's some good stuff.
Set up now at the 28-yard line. The Browns come out. 2 tight ends on the field. 2nd down and 11. They run the counter play.
On the offensive side, if it's 3rd and long, there's very few plays that you have that are going to pick this up. So be careful in a situation like this.
It's 3rd down coming up. Out of the shotgun. Makes the grab and the feet are down.
Good job by the defense. They're well-taught, well-schooled by the defensive coordinator. They know in situations like this, if it's thrown short of the 1st down marker, they're good. They come up, make the tackle. Now we have 4th down.
36-yard field goal attempt coming up. And the kick is good for 3. And they take the lead with this field goal in the 1st.
Yeah, good job there by the offense, driving down the field. And anytime you get points early in the game, that is a confidence boost for your football team.
Davis going to test the coverage here. Gets out past the 20 and brought down at the 24. The Chargers are set to take the field again on offense after a crazy sequence that didn't go their way. That turnover led to turnover points. And now let's see if the offense can get that back, Phil.
Yeah, listen, I know they're going to be motivated because after they turned the football over last time, the coaches took them to the sideline and just gave them heck. That's for sure. That's a good way of seeing it. So motivation, can't make those kind of mistakes. You got to go out there and be much better.
Gordon's lined up behind his quarterback as the single back. Running right through the trenches. For this defensive group at safety, the former 49er, Dante Whitner.
Dante Whitner is one of those dual safeties. He's good against the pass, and he is one heavy hitter. He can jar the football loose with some of those tough hits.
2nd down. Rivers comes out in the pistol. Ladarius Green comes away with the catch. That's his 1st reception today.
The Chargers do a really good job this time on offense. The quarterback throws the ball short. They pick up a few yards, and now it makes 3rd down much easier.
On the way, 3rd down. The Browns lined up in the nickel. Rivers out of the gun. Catches the ball on the sideline, but does not get both feet down. Now that's a way for the defense to make an early statement.
Yeah, I like what they're doing on the defensive side. They're moving around. They're taking some chances. They made it difficult on the offense, and it got them off the field.
The Chargers are going to punt this one away. Benjamin's going to look for space now. Gains 17.
Benjamin's able to show off his talent on that punt return that time. What speed and quickness that allows him to break through some of that coverage and picks up good yards.
The Browns put some points on the board on the previous possession. Although it was just a field goal, Phil, they'll be looking to add some more right here.
Oh, absolutely. I think they were disappointed in that last drive. You got it going. You think, here comes a touchdown, and it doesn't work, and you kick a field goal. So a little disappointed. That should give them some momentum to get tougher and make this happen and get a touchdown.
Let's go.
First down at the 30. Here's the handoff. And Ingram's all over that offense and brings him down.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the first down play that time by the offense, and now they have a good situation.
That's second down coming up.
Get ready.
Pulls it in. Johnson's marked down at the 30.
Well, you can't play man-to-man, Jim, every single play. Everyone got thrown in the zone. That's what they did this past play. Hey, it was a good idea. It just didn't work.
They still face 3rd and 6 even after that last successful pass play. The Browns come to the line. First down marker at the 40. They'll go shotgun here. And incomplete. The defense does its job, forcing 4th down in a hurry.
Good job that time by the secondary. They're in good position. They make the play, and it's an incomplete pass by the quarterback.
They're set to punt it away now. And a touchback. The Chargers offense will try to buck the trend here, as now we'll see if the punting units can stay on the sideline for a little while, because defense has been the order of the day here, Phil.
Well, Jim, listen, this has been kind of refreshing. I love it that the defenses are dominating. I'm sick of all these rules on the offensive side, so defenses take advantage of this and keep on rocking.
First down at the 20. Handoff by Rivers. Breaks free. On his way. Touchdown!
To me, still one of the most exciting plays in NFL football, a long-running play for a touchdown. And how about that one? It had it all in its speed. Good moves, good blocks, exciting touchdown.
The Chargers getting set for the point after. Driving extra point is good. The Browns set up for the kick return. They've just lost the lead, so need to try and respond. Scores 7-3. Nick Novak ready for the kickoff. And now Benjamin. And he's tackled just past the 20. We'll mark it at the 22-yard line. The Browns got absolutely nothing out of their previous possession, and here they are back on the field. Another 3 and out, I would have to think, would be very demoralizing to this team right now, Phil.
Yeah, it's going to be demoralizing to the offense, but I'll tell you who's going to be more demoralized is the defense, because they need to sit on the sidelines and get a little rest So I know there's a lot of pressure on this offense right now.
An extra tight end on the field for this one. First down at the 22. Trying to plow ahead. He's taken down at the 30.
Always good to have these types of runs. Hey, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense.
And here we have second down. McCown will be taking the snap out of the pistol. They run the counter play. And he's tackled, but not until he picked up the first down.
You're running back in this league and you pick up first downs and you don't fumble the football, I promise you one thing, you're going to get more carries.
They come to the line of scrimmage. First down. The Chargers set at the line. Dime package. Midway through the first. Grabs it with one hand.
What must it be like to be able to go down there and make a play like that? How about it? One-handed catch. That was special.
First down here. This play set up by the long gainer. The give. He's tackled right at the 31. He is a wide receiver with size. Keep an eye today on Dwayne Bowe.
Jim, you're right. His greatest attribute is the fact that he is a big wide receiver. He can use that body to ward you off and still make those tough catches.
Get ready.
Second down and 5. Handoff made. He's got a little bit of daylight here. Tackle's made, and that'll move the chains.
What a good job by the running back that time. He reads the blocks very well, and he picks his way through there and picks up a first down. That's nice.
They come to the line, and it's first down. Looks like a false start penalty. The Browns from the 27 to the ground. And that's a gain of maybe 5.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this, over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line.
Stepping up to the line of scrimmage, the 22-yard line.
Second down and 9. Screen. Crowell has it. Robinson's there to take him down.
That's a nice route on the outside. Nice throw by the quarterback. Puts him in good position to keep moving and get a first down.
It'll be third down. Park lines. Got it. First down. That's his first reception today.
Nice job that time by the offense getting the first down inside the red zone. And it's a good thing they got a quarterback with a strong arm, because you got to throw into some tight spots in the red zone.
This will be the 8th play of this drive. They bring in the extra tight end. And now on first down, they'll go back to the air. Reaches out and snatches it.
If I'm on the defense and the offense is this close to scoring, I'll tell you what I'm doing. I am sending everybody. I am going to gamble that it is a run. If they have the courage to throw it, let them. If they do, of course, it'll be a touchdown.
Second down coming up. Defense ready in the goal line formation on this one. And he's in for the touchdown. Phil, that's a terrific touchdown here late in the first, and they've now taken the lead.
Shoot, touchdowns are terrific no matter what time you get them, though, Jim. But, hey, late in the first, what a way to answer for that offense. That was a really, really sharp drive.
The Browns for the point after. The point after try is in the books. The Chargers return team is in position. Perhaps they can run one out pretty deep and shift the momentum. The score is 10-7. The Chargers ready to return the kick. Takes it from the 4, and here we go. And he's tackled right at the 30-yard line after that return. The Browns defense comes back onto the field. Did not look so good that last series, giving up the touchdown.
Oh, you know the coaches are upset. My gosh, they ran some of the most elementary defenses that you can run, and they had mistakes by the defensive players. So they coached them up on the sidelines. We'll see if we see different results.
The Browns with a nickel look here on defense. The Chargers will take the snap from the 30. Steve Johnson hauls it in. And that's a gain of 9.
The Chargers have been awesome today on first down. That time it's a nice play design. They throw the football. It picks up solid yards. Second and short. Boy, that's what every offense likes to be in.
So they complete one, and still it's second down. Phillip Rivers has it under center. And Gates has got it. On a pass, had some heat on it.
Rivers able to show off the footwork. Wow, what a good job. Look at those feet. Like a dancer. Gets himself in very good position to throw the football.
The football rests at the 44.
The offense is set at the line for the... Should have had it.
Gordon is going to go back to the huddle and look at all of his teammates and go, my bad. Well, they know it's your bad. Everybody, even the offensive linemen, they saw you were open and you dropped the pass that was right to you. But, hey, that's the way it goes. You know, you got to keep the confidence up. I think he will, and I'm sure the football will find its way towards him again soon.
It's a two tight end formation. Second down and 10. They'll go ground. Gordon's tackled down after a gain of 10.
Gordon is a very smart runner. He knows situations in the game. He saw the first down yard markers, and what does he do? He gets past them and picks up the first down.
Coming to the line at the 34.
First and 10. Incomplete. Stevie Johnson was the intended target on that play. The Browns defense now is going to go nickel. The Chargers have it at the 34. And the grab is made by Ladarius Green.
Nice play call that time by the offensive coordinator. The pass picks up some solid yards. Now it's third and short. Every offense is better in third and short than third and long, of course.
This is third down. One quarter down, and the defenses have set the tone in this low-scoring affair. We'll be back in a moment. Here we are about to start the second quarter, and both offenses still seem to be trying to figure out a game plan for this one, Phil.
The heck with figuring out things. It's time to open it up a little bit. You got to take some chances to make positive plays in this league. These are good defenses, so if you want to get some productive plays on the offensive side, take a chance and go down the field with the football.
Third down. And the second quarter is underway with this snap. Allen can't bring it in. That'll probably go as a drop.
That incompletion by the quarterback, hey, I give the quarterback no fault. That was just tremendous coverage by the secondary player. He's in position and able to make the football be incomplete.
The Chargers can tie the game up with a successful field goal right here. Puts it through the uprights. Needed plenty of leg on that one. With the second quarter just underway, they've gotten back to even thanks to the field goal.
That's right. You know what you do? It gives you confidence when you kick that field goal, and here's why on the offensive side. You go, well, the defense hasn't stopped us, or they didn't stop us. We were able to drive down there and get that field goal.
The Browns are back deep, ready to return. Benjamin's got a chance to return this one. And he's tackled just past the 20. We'll mark it at the 22-yard line. The Chargers defense, let's see where they are mentally here, Phil, after allowing a touchdown.
Well, they got to have some motivation after that last drive. It was so poor. It's about discipline. We didn't see it from their defense. So this time, go out there and just do your job.
The Browns line up. Been a tight first half. The score's 10-10. First down at the 22. Scans the field. Deep down the field to Bo. Brandon Flowers picks off that pass. And he's brought to the ground.
We're early in the second, and the offense looks to break the tie after the defense gets them the ball back.
Well, it's about time somebody in this game just takes control of the situation. And what better opportunity than right now, after that interception, go out there and make a play and take the lead.
The Chargers really have this offense cranking, Phil. They've scored on their last 2 series.
You know, what we see now in the NFL, so many different ways to move an offense. Screens, run plays, power plays, trick plays. Right now, everything working on the offensive side.
The Chargers will line up now. Tie game, second quarter. The score's 10-10. The Chargers have it at the 39. Draw. Gordon's tackled down after a gain of 5. He's now past the 100-yard mark on the day. And it's now 2nd down and 5 after running it on 1st down. Rivers will take the snap from the gun. And Gates has got the catch and the first. That's another reception. Give him 2.
Well, you play this cover 4. In other words, you got 4 defenders playing deep, equally spread across the field. Well, who's going to cover the end cuts and underneath? Nobody. That's why the quarterback got an easy completion that time on the end route.
Rivers' his completion percentage, 50% on the day. Back to the air here on 1st down. And the pass is thrown away. After the incomplete pass, it brings up 2nd down. And Gates is set now, split out wide to the left. Handoff, looking for some daylight up the middle. He's tackled beyond the markers. It's a 1st down. The Chargers have had a great rushing attack all game, Phil. Gordon's been leading the charge on this front, Phil.
And they've done it many ways. They've done it with power runs, going outside, going inside, draw plays. Everything is working for this running game today, and it's been impressive to watch.
First and 10. Gets the handle here. And he's going to be tackled right around the 31-yard line.
Good job of the defensive line standing in there and fighting, and they hold the running back to a short gain.
And it'll be 2nd down and 6 after the running play on 1st down. And Joe Hayden has the interception. Maybe that pick will be a momentum builder for this team at the start of the second.
Well, I know the offensive coordinator sitting over there going, I sure hope so. So he's not happy the way his team has played on the offensive side so far. Give them a play, catch the defense by surprise, and get this lead.
The Chargers defense buckled down the last time and got the takeaway on the interception.
Yeah, give the players some credit, but also give the coaching staff a lot of credit. They were calling aggressive defenses, and when you keep being aggressive on the defensive side, sooner or later, you're going to get that turnover.
First down at the 18. Will go ground. And dives there to make the tackle.
If you're running back and you want more carries, do things like this. Read the defense right, read the blocking, and pick up first downs. That's a really good job by the running back.
The Chargers defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. The Browns will take the snap from the 30. Wants to go deep. Interception by Eric Weddle.
We're early in the second, and the offense looks to break the tie after the defense gets them the ball back.
Well, it's about time somebody in this game just takes control of the situation. And what better opportunity than right now, after that interception, go out there and make a play and take the lead.
Loss of 2 on that play. The Chargers will try to put a little drive together and not give the football away, Phil, as each team seems to treat it like it's a hot potato.
Well, sometimes it is a hot potato. Did you know back in 1985, Jim, I set a record for fumbles in a football season? It wasn't easy to do, but I accomplished it. It was a lot of hard work, and I got it done.
Double tight end formation. First down at the 35. And Hayden's the one who made the big stop.
Got to give the defense some credit on first down. There's so many things the offense can do. They were ready for that play, and they stopped it.
At the 34, 66 yards from pay dirt.
Gordon's lined up in a single back formation. Gordon's going to take the handoff now. Gordon's tackled down after a gain of 7. The Chargers are tied up in what's been a fun game up to this point, partner. Gordon's really been a handful, and he's a key reason why it's so tight.
Ooh, he is. Come on. He's tearing it up, Jim. I mean, can you imagine? He's doing it every way you can think of. Running the football, breaking tackles, going around people. Spectacular game so far.
Third down after the penalty. The Browns lined up in the nickel. Takes it from the gun. Looking to go down the field here. Wow, what a catch. That's reception number 2 for him.
Phillip Rivers, even though he doesn't have one of the strongest arms in the NFL, he does have tremendous touch when it comes to the deep ball. We've seen it for many years, and we saw it right there.
Heading to the line at the 22.
First down following the long play. Phillip Rivers from the shotgun. That's a ball that should have been caught.
That's a wonderful job that time by the secondary. Everybody's in position, nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football, and it leads to another incomplete pass.
Greens, the receiver, sent out wide to the left. Second and 10. Gordon's got it on the handoff. Gordon's brought down after picking up 6 on this play.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it, and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
Third down now. The Browns with a nickel look here on defense. Rivers out of the gun. This will be a field goal attempt from 33 yards out. And he puts it through for 3. And the field goal here halfway through the second quarter puts them on top.
Yeah, nice job that time by the offense. You know, trying to get these points and get the lead before half done. That'll lift your team going into halftime.
Novak ready for the kickoff. And now Benjamin. And he's tackled right at about the 28-yard line. The Chargers defense has to still be inspired about that interception they had last time out.
Absolutely. They had everything going for them, I think, in that play. They had pressure. Everybody was hustling to the football, and a good play on that errant throw by the quarterback.
First down at the 28. Throws the pass. Gains 15.
McCown selling this play big time. The defense, they go for the run fake, and that's why he has time to throw the football and makes the completion. Good job.
First down here after the completion. They'll run it here. And at the 49, he'll be brought down.
Always good to have these types of runs. Hey, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense.
2nd and 4 following the run. The Chargers defense now is going to go nickel. Here's the handoff. And they advance the ball onto the other side of the field. He's averaging about 4 yards a carry.
You're running back in this league and you pick up first downs and you don't fumble the football, I promise you one thing, you're going to get more carries.
The Chargers defense now loading up, expecting pass with a dying defense. First down and 10. Scanning the field. And tackled down at the 43-yard line. Second down and 7. And incomplete as Gordon can't hold on.
Well, the quarterback that time tried to squeeze it into tight coverage, but no can do. The coverage is too good, and the football falls incomplete.
looking at third down. The Chargers defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel from the gun. Brings it in along the sideline.
Well, when you talk about throwing these sideline routes or the out route, it is about timing. When that receiver makes that break to go towards the sideline, that football has to be in the air. Nice throw and catch that time.
Play number 6 coming up on this drive. McCown will be taking the snap out of the pistol. The Browns snap it at the 26. This run goes nowhere. Stopped for a loss of 4.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the offense that time on first down. Now the defense is in a good situation.
Coming to the line at the 30. Second down and a long way to go. They tackle him at the 26-yard line.
Sometimes on third and long from the defensive side, I like the fact that you can blitz. Send more guys than they can block. Make the quarterback throw the football quickly and short. Then it's all up to coming up and making the tackle.
The Chargers lined up in the nickel. The Browns snap it up at the 26. Brandon Flowers picks off that pass.
Good job that time by the defense. Not being fooled. Being in position. When you're in position, you have a chance to make the play. That time they did. They got the interception.
The Chargers will attempt to jumpstart their offense as they retake the field. This game has developed into quite the defensive slugfest here, partner.
Yeah, it has. And when you have a slugfest like this going on the defensive side, be very careful on the offensive side. Don't try to press the issue, because if you do, you're going to make a big mistake.
First down with their backs to their own end zone. Gordon's going to secure the handoff. Whitner's there to take him down. The Chargers have leaned on the ground game to this point, and it's been big for them. Gordon's taking the ball, and he's leading this team on the field right now.
Boy, he sure is. And I give him a lot of credit, but I also say this. The offensive line, anytime you see a running game go this well, you got to give a lot of credit to the O-lineman.
All right, here we go.
Second down and 5. Handoff by Rivers. Picks up about 5. And now we reach the 2-minute warning here in the second quarter. All right, and welcome back, where we've got an offense on that field that wants to try and increase the lead before we move to halftime. Now 1st and 10. Could have been intercepted.
Well, the quarterback can't get him open. He threw to the right guy that time, but the coverage was so good by the defense, nowhere to get the completion.
The Browns with a nickel look here on defense. Rivers out of the gun. Rivers finds Gates. Third catch today so far.
Good job that time by the ball carrier, picking up what he can, and he is very smart. Gets out of bounds to stop the clock.
Rivers' completion percentage, 40% on the day. Gordon's in the backfield, single back set. And it's caught by Jacoby Jones.
That's a really good throw and catch, and they get the first down, Jim. That's what you want to do. Pick up that first down. Now you give your offense 3 more opportunities.
Almost to the 40 at the 39-yard line.
Rivers will take the snap from the gun. Almost intercepted that time.
Almost to the 40 at the 39-yard line.
The Browns defense now is going to go nickel. He'll stand back beyond the center in the gun. Green's there to catch a ball that had a lot of heat on it.
Oh, we got us a nice drive going here, Jim. Another first down. They are just making one solid play after another and just marching down the field.
The Chargers are going to burn the first of their 3 timeouts right here. First down here. They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. Phillip Rivers from the shotgun. It's Gates with the reception. And Gates is taken down at the 26. The Chargers are going to use one of the 2 timeouts they have remaining. That timeout might be very useful for the offense. They're now ready to go.
Line of scrimmage is the 26-yard line.
Rivers is standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. Look at that concentration as he makes the grab. The Chargers have done a fantastic job here of getting the football to one of their key targets. Johnson's been a menace out there in the secondary with huge first-half totals.
He does have a lot of talent. That's why they try to get the football to him. But the play design by the offensive coordinator, outstanding. That's why we're seeing such a big game from the wide receiver.
Second down and 5. locked in on the football and has hold of it with two hands.
What a nice job by the offensive coordinator keeping the defense off balance. They have the lead, and look at this drive. It's been outstanding so far.
Rivers has now completed 4 in a row. The Chargers call a timeout here. They have 0 timeouts remaining.
When you start out in bad field position, it's up to the coach to get you out of it. What a job by the coordinator. They have marched down the field. Now they're inside the red zone. Let's see if they can score.
First and goal to go. Makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown. We're approaching halftime, and with that touchdown, they have a little extra breathing room before the break.
Oh, man, they're inhaling big time, and they love the way they feel right now where they're at in this football game. On the defensive side, listen, you got some information. You saw what they're doing on the other side, so make some adjustments and find a way to get back in and get a way to win this game.
It's good. And Gates is going to watch now as his defense gets ready to come into the game. He just put up over 50 yards receiving, helping his team go down the field for the score. The Browns are back deep, ready to return. Gilbert's got it on the return. And he's tackled right at about the 28-yard line. The turnover battle is something that gets discussed every week, and here, these interceptions have really hurt them today.
Yes, they have. When you talk about the quarterback, always remember who has the football every single play, and that is the quarterback. So there's a lot of responsibility on his shoulders. The decision-making has not been good, and that's led to all these turnovers.
Ready for intermission. First, one more play. Takes a knee. The teams head to the locker room, and we'll be heading to the studio to our pal Larry Ridley as you watch the NFL on EA Sports.
Thanks, Jim, and welcome to the EA Sports Halftime Report. I'm Larry Ridley. The Chargers are happy to be in front right now and just want to play 2 more solid quarters. The Browns won't panic either. They know they just need to take it 1 play at a time. All right, let's roll the highlights. Now to the middle of the first. Gordon's going to run off the left side, and he'll end up sprinting into the end zone. They're now on top by 4. Browns have it at the 2. West is going to take off here, and he capped off the long drive with the TD. They go ahead by a field goal. 3rd down from inside the 50. Under duress, and the pass is picked off. Flowers in position, and he's the one who comes away with the ball. Now following the interception, Floyd's able to get open here, and this play will go for 6. That takes the lead up to 10. So that's going to wrap up our halftime report. We'll get you back now to San Diego Stadium where Jim Nantz and Phil Simms are on the call.
Jim Nantz, Phil Simms here at San Diego Stadium, getting set for the second half. Novak will be sending this one towards the end zone as the second half is about to begin. Gilbert's got a chance for a return. They'll mark him at the 41. That return's good for about 35. The Browns talked things over at the intermission, and I'm sure one of the first orders of business was to try to figure out a way to get this offense going, Phil.
Absolutely. That's what you want to do, and I think you do that by play call. So the coach, they have many plays that we call drive starters. Catch the defense by surprise. They need to call one of those right here and right now to get this offense going.
Here we go, the first snap of the second half.
Cavell Connor has the tackle.
Now as we look at the numbers, Phil, this offense just hasn't had any room to run the football today, and that's a big reason why they're down in this game.
Yeah, listen, I think they've been too patient today, trying to run the football too much. Just get over it, go ahead, try to win the football game by throwing it down the field.
The Browns have it at the 44. The give brought down at the 44. He's averaging about 3 yards a carry on the day.
Got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They were all over the run that time, and they only give up a short gain.
Third and 6 coming up. The Browns have it at the 44. The pass is off the mark, and that's a 3-and-out.
Well, it's tough when you're a quarterback or a coach and you see a receiver drop a pass, because we know it's hard to design plays that work. It's hard to get open in the NFL, but don't get down. The game is not perfect. Find a way to get the football back to that guy so he can make the catch and get going again.
The Browns will have to punt the football.
And this will end up in the end zone for a touchback. The running game has been going in opposite directions for these teams today, Phil, but it's still a tight game.
Yeah, Jim, simple on the offensive side. Do whatever you have to do to make it work. If you're running it well, stay with it. On the other side, you got to find ways to deceive the defense. Change up. If you do that, your chances of success, they go way up.
For this play, they'll go with 2 tight ends. Handoff out of the eye. Picks up about 2. The Chargers have really been able to run the ball today. That's been a huge reason why they lead. Gordon's dominated on the ground.
There is nothing like dominating a football game physically. They have overwhelmed the defense, and a good job by the offensive coordinator managing this game today.
Second and 8. And it's complete to Keenan Allen. Allen's tackled right at the 28. That's his first reception today. Third down on the way. 2 tight ends on the field here. Green on the receiving end. Going to take it the distance. The 20, the 10, Nobody was going to catch him there. Touchdown. We're early in the third, and they may be starting to pull away.
What a job coming out at halftime and just finding a way to score, put more points on the board, and pull away from your opponent. That is good halftime adjustments.
The Chargers getting set for the point after. Inside of the uprights. The Browns will now be in an even deeper hole here as they get ready to return the kick. Scores 27-10. The Chargers getting ready to kick it away. Benjamin's going to start his return. And he's taken down right at about the 29, not quite to the 30. The Chargers have displayed a phenomenal defense here today, and I think you would agree, Phil. That's the reason they're in position to win this game.
Yeah, the defense has been incredible. So aggressive, so full of emotion, running around. Every time you see a tackle, there's like 7 guys on the defensive side around the ball carrier. So that's awesome defense. That's why they're winning this game here so far today.
First down at the 29. Handoff made. He's averaged about 2 yards a carry on the day. Second down and 10. Looking long. Incomplete.
Well, when it's third and long, I just say this: be very careful on the offensive side.
Following that incompletion, it sets up 3rd and 10. Dropping back now into the shotgun. The Browns now move the chains.
The Browns on their offensive play sheet, they don't have many plays for third and missions, but that is a really nice job that time by the offense, the quarterback. They pick up the first down. That'll get you going.
First down on the way. Let's see what they do on first down following that huge play. To the ground. Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field.
Good coaching on the defensive side. Everybody stays at home. They stay in their gap, and they hold that run to a short gain.
Second down coming up.
Let's go. Red 38. Red 38.
Catch is made by Dwayne Bowe.
You know, when you throw the football like that down the field, you pick up a first down, now you can do anything you want on the offensive side, and you got that defense guessing.
Here they come to the 41-yard line.
The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. Launching it deep. It's intercepted. Stays on his feet. They bring him to the turf.
There have been many mistakes for this offensive unit through the first 3 quarters, and now they add an interception to the list.
Yeah, you make all these mistakes during a football game, you're going to lose confidence, and that's what we see right now on the offensive side. No confidence. Go back to the basics. Start all over again. That's the best thing you can do.
The Chargers are looking to inflict a little more punishment here as they try to add onto a sizable third-quarter lead.
Man, they are playing so well, Jim. I'm glad. Hey, how would you like to be the defensive coach? It doesn't matter what you call. It's not going to work because the offense is that sharp.
Gordon's lined up as the single back. First down at the 24. And that's Kruger in on the stop.
I guess you'd say he's like a quarterback. You can't complete them all. And this running back, he can't make every run spectacular. Nowhere to go, so only gets a couple yards this time.
And now they'll try over again on second down. Gordon's taking the handoff. Good work by the defense. This will be a loss of 3.
I'll say this. In a situation like this, 3rd and long, and you're winning here, if you throw the football, fire the coach. And I'm just saying that because I don't think there's any chance they're going to throw the football in this situation.
It's 3rd down coming up. The Chargers need to get to the 34 for a first down. Rivers is back in shotgun formation. It's Johnson. Whitner's there to make the stop.
Good job by the offense here with a good lead in the second half, picking up that first down, and that's what you want to do. Take your time, look at the play clock, take it down as low as you can, and keep picking up those first downs.
An extra tight end on the field for this one. First down at the 42. My goodness, what a hit, and the ball falls incomplete.
Well, they always say if you get your hands on the football, you got to make the catch. Yeah, right. The guy that made that rule up wasn't getting hit as he was trying to catch the football. Nice hit that time by the defender.
Second and 10. Looking at every option. Rivers looking long, and they can't connect.
This is a tough situation for the offense, 3rd and long coming up, but it's a good situation also. You're leading the football game, so there's no reason to take a chance and turn this football over.
On the way, 3rd down. The Browns defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. 2 hands on the football and has the catch. That's his 5th catch of the day. The Chargers have tried to target their big tight end in the passing game. Green's been a big target across the middle of the field.
You said it right. They depend on him. He's one of the best in the NFL. And when you're one of the best tight ends in the NFL, they are going to find ways to get you the football.
Gordon's lined up now as the running back behind the quarterback. Johnson can't bring it in. That'll probably go as a drop.
Johnson's not able to come up with the catch. And a lot of times when you see a receiver drop a pass, they take their eyes off it. That's one thing. Or they're just trying to get it in their hands too quick. Why? Because they're trying to make some yards after the catch. That was the problem that time.
The Chargers lined up, bunch formation. 2nd down and 10. What a hit, and the ball falls incomplete.
Well, Jim Nance, even you could coach a team in a situation like this. You're winning big, it's 3rd and long. You know what you do? You hand the football off and you punt the football.
It'll be 3rd down.
Oh, it almost picked off that time.
The Chargers don't have a lot of options on 3rd and long situations. The pass goes incomplete, and the defense did a good job of staying back there and not giving up the deep throw.
And now they'll call on Cypress to punt the football. And the punt is kicked out of bounds. The Chargers have gotten a huge lift from their defense all game long here, and now well into the 2nd half as well.
It always starts with defensive line play, just like an offensive line. When the defensive line plays well, that helps the linebackers and all the defensive backs.
The lineman tries to plead his case, but it looks like a false start. Will send it back to the quarterback out of the gun. Gary Barnidge hauls it in. That's a gain of 6. That's his first reception today.
When you run that drag route across the field, it is not as easy as it looks. You're running fast. You have to catch the football right in stride, and you cannot see what's in front of you.
The pass play picks up only 2. So now it's 2nd down and 8 following the completion.
Get ready.
And it's batted down.
That time, the man-to-man coverage won. The quarterback had to make a perfect throw. He didn't. Incomplete pass.
The offense now needs to pick up the first here on 3rd down after that incompletion. Empty backfield look for McCown here. From the shotgun. Going for the home run.
Back, a foot race to the end zone. The 10, going to take it home for the touchdown.
Nowadays, so many kids, they grow up, they want to be wide receivers. I don't blame them. They're out there, they get to catch the football, they get to score touchdowns, they get to do dances, and you're not really allowed to hit them either. What a job.
The Browns for the point after. He made it. The Chargers kick return team doesn't appear to be too phased. Yes, they've given up some points, this team, but they still have the huge advantage on the scoreboard. Scores 27-17. The Browns are ready to kick it away. And he'll start his return. And he's tackled right at about the 28-yard line. The Chargers came out today, and it really looked like the running game would be big for them, but it's fallen off a bit. Gordon's had less success as this game's gone on, Phil.
It's hard to physically dominate a team from start to finish in the NFL. The domination was there early, but the defense has risen up, and now they're going to have to find another way to move this football.
They bring in the extra tight end. First down at the 28. Gordon's handed the football. Brought down by Dansby. One team's running the football, the other is passing, but both are working with their game plans.
Yeah, they both are working. As you look down there on the field, one set of running backs are really happy. On the other side, the wide receiver group, they're really happy. So as long as you get it done, that's all that matters.
It's now second down. Gordon's going to take the handoff now.
He didn't get many yards that time on that run, but he's had a terrific day. When there's an opportunity to get some yards, he's been there to take advantage of it.
This is third down. The Browns lined up in the nickel. Rivers out of the gun. Floyd's going to pull in the bullet pass.
That's what you want to do. Get a first down while you're on top and keep that clock moving and just controlling the football game. Good job by the offense managing things so far here today.
First and 10. Second and 10 coming up. Rivers out of the gun. Rivers connects with Antonio Gates. And Gates is a big target, but he plays that tight end position like he's a wideout, Phil.
Yeah, you know what you see now, Jim? It used to be everything was focused around the wide receiver. He was the number one guy in the passing offense, but now we see many tight ends who are the number one option, just like we're seeing here today.
It's a two-tight end formation. 1st and 10. Gordon's got it on the handoff. Gordon's tackled down after a gain of 5. He's up over 140 yards rushing so far on the day.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this, over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line.
2nd and 5 coming up. The Browns with a nickel look here on defense. The Chargers snap it at the 26. And they're all over him for the sack.
Well, that's a sign of a good defense. When you can sack the quarterback, when you're just rushing the defensive lineman, you don't need any tricks, you don't need any blitzes. Man, that's talent.
The snap will come at the 33.
3rd and 12. One-handed. Makes the grab. 1 quarter to go, and you're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Chargers possess the football and try to take advantage of a big gainer right at the end of the 3rd.
Jim, the offensive coordinator's done a terrific job so far here today. He's got his team winning. They're in the red zone. Let's see how clever he's going to be on this call.
Let's see how they back up the big play here. Touchdown, San Diego. Gordon's 2nd touchdown of the game. That touchdown, just a little more insurance to what already was a sizable lead, Phil.
Yeah, what a job. You know, look, they had a lot of insurance already in the bank, man. They have controlled the tempo of this game from start to right here in this period early in the 4th. And now if the defense just has anything, if they stop the opponents on this drive, this game is over.
And the extra point is good. Rivers is going to look on now from the sidelines. That last drive, he contributed more than 50 yards in the air. The Browns are back deep, ready to return. Gilbert's got it. And he runs it out to about the 27 before he's taken down. The Browns will try to answer right back here with another touchdown. Both offenses dominating the game right now. It's been a while since we've had a drive that hasn't ended in a touchdown, Phil.
You're right, Jim. The offenses are dominating, and you look at the defensive players, they are truly on their heels. They don't know what's coming, and they don't know what to do.
The Chargers come out in a dime package. The final quarter underway now with this snap. And the football ends in the hands of Bo. Mark him down for another reception.
There has been good pass protection for the quarterback all day long. He has not been sacked much, and he throws it there and gets another completion.
First down, offense readying for the snap. The Chargers defense now is going to go nickel. From the gun. A nice grab. No doubt he was going to hold on to that one.
The Browns did a good job there on first down. That pass picks up some good solid yards. Now 2nd and short. Much easier to call those kind of plays.
after that grab. It's now 2nd down and 2.
Let's go. Red 38.
They'll hike it to him out of the shotgun. Makes the catch. Brought down at the 20.
That's big time. Big time.
Hard to guard these tight ends now in the NFL. It really puts the defense in like a quandary. Do we use a big guy? Well, the big guy's not fast enough. We use a small guy. Well, he's not big enough. They get pushed around. I don't know what you're going to do. Just make sure you're a good tackler after they catch him. Jim, when you get inside the other team's red zone, inside the 20-yard line, and you're down some points, you're thinking touchdown in these situations.
It's 1st down as they head to the line. Out of the shotgun formation. Room to work. And now he'll slide.
Good job that time by the quarterback sliding. The team, you are valuable to them throwing the football, not running. Slide before you take that hit.
Coming up to the line at the 14.
Get ready.
2nd and 4. Here's the handoff, and they'll run it. Gains 5.
First down by the offense in the red zone, and, if you're on the defensive side, you don't have to worry about deep passes anymore. You can be more aggressive and take some chances.
First down coming up.
Get ready. Red 38.
They'll go ground. Reynolds is able to read that play and make the hit.
Oh, my gosh, it is the worst thing you can do on the offensive side. This drives coaches crazy. When you get down near the goal line, you run the football and you lose yards. That's just not being tough enough.
Get ready. Red 38. Red 38.
2nd down and 12. Handoff. Gets about 4 yards that time.
When you get 3rd and goal, a lot of times it just comes down to who's willing to fight the hardest. We'll find out here in a second.
The offense heads to the line for the 7th play of the drive.
Let's go. Red 38.
3rd and goal from the 8. In his hands, complete. Touchdown.
What a throw by the quarterback for a touchdown. It was just really nice. He threw it beautifully, right on target. Touchdown.
The Browns for the point after. The point after is good. The Chargers await the kick. They still have a rather sizable lead after surrendering a score there. Scores 34-24. The Chargers ready to return the kick. Davis got it. And the tackle is made right around the 26-yard line. Looking at this comparison, Phil, it's fun to see these two quarterbacks going head-to-head in a tightly contested game.
Yeah, so well played on the offensive side by both teams. The quarterbacks, they've been very sharp. They're on target with the football, and their offensive lines are playing very well.
Gordon's lined up directly behind the quarterback here. Thought I saw a little flinch right there, and it's going to push the offense back 5 yards. First down at the 21. Gordon's going to secure the handoff. That leads us to second down. Gordon's taking the handoff. Gordon's taken down at the 25.
Defense, play the situation. It's third and long. Don't let a receiver get behind you and make a catch to pick up the first down. Keep it in front of you, and then let them catch it and come up and make the tackle.
Third down. The Browns defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. From the shotgun. Phillip Rivers unloading the long pass. He's in the clear. And in for the touchdown. Provided them with all the cushion they need to close this one out, Phil.
I think it did, Jim. This cushion is so big, if you and I were on the defensive side, I think we'd still be safe. That's how big it's gotten and how dominant a performance this has been by the team today.
The Chargers getting set for the point after. Makes the PAT. Rivers is going to watch his defense come out here in a moment. He was good for over 70 passing yards on that last touchdown drive. Novak ready for the kickoff. And now Benjamin. And he runs it out to about the 27 before he's taken down.
The Chargers defense comes onto the field after surrendering a touchdown on the last drive.
Well, they're hoping for better results. No question about that, Jim. They got to come out. They got to hustle. There was not enough hustle last time. And the number one key for all defensive teams is play hard.
Way to call him out there, partner.
Hey, that's what I do. I like to call people out.
Get ready. Shoot it as well. Boom.
The Browns from the 27. Dwayne Bowe brings it in. He's tackled right at the 36. That's 5 receptions on the day.
You can only take what the defense gives you. Even though the offense is down here in the fourth quarter, they throw it short. That was a smart play.
Second down after that pass play. Empty backfield look for McCown here. He'll take the snap from the gun. Gabriel takes the pass.
Arm strength is a nice thing to have when the window of opportunity is very small. Quarterbacks with strong arms can still fire it in there. Nice throw right on target by the QB.
First down here after the completion.
Get ready. Shoot it as well.
Just a quick drop back. Incomplete. Second down after the incompletion. The Chargers lined up in the nickel.
Let's go. Shoot it as well.
Drop back, shotgun formation. He'll throw it over the middle. Incompletion here as he was looking over the middle.
Man, the quarterback, the coaches, his teammates, everybody loves to see a player give that type of effort. How about the receiver just going, doesn't quite get there, but the effort is outstanding.
Let's go.
3rd and 10. The Browns get a first down. That's been the story of this game. Another 3rd down conversion to move the chains.
The Browns put themselves in a terrible situation. 3rd and long, but you know what? They got a lot of talent on the offensive side, and that was an awesome job of picking up that first down.
Breaking huddle at the 35-yard line.
That long gain sets them up here on this play. From the gun. Probably should have had that one, but it goes incomplete.
Got to give this secondary credit. In this passing league now, it's hard to make plays, but a good play there and another incomplete pass.
Coming up, second down.
Let's go.
Snapping out of the gun. Snatches it with one hand.
Well, if I was the quarterback, I would throw it to this guy every single time. When you make a catch like that, as a quarterback, you must have great confidence in him.
The defense at this point trying to keep him out of the end zone. First down and 10. Gets the handle here. And Weddle is able to bring it to an end.
That was a nice play call by the offensive coordinator. Running the football in the red zone and he picked up some good yards.
Here they come to the line of scrimmage at the 12.
Second down, 3 for the first. After a short delay, now they'll run it.
The Chargers guessed right on the defensive side that time. They thought it was going to be a run play. They were all over it, and they got in the backfield and made the tackle.
Loss of 4 on the play. Third down now. They'll go ground. This time, they failed to pick up the first on third down. A rare occurrence here today. The offense back out on the field here for this 4th and short play. Johnson's handed the football. And Ingram's in on the tackle.
Good job by the offense getting the first down in the red zone. Now it becomes tricky. Can you deceive the defense where you get a chance to get a score?
This has been a long drive so far. First and goal from the 4. Johnson's going to take the handoff now.
The offense is so close right here. They just need to show a little power and punch this in the end zone and get that touchdown.
The line of scrimmage, the 2-yard line.
2 minutes to go in the second half. Welcome back. Coming out of the 2-minute warning here in the final quarter. Marching down the field and taking their time. The Browns lined up. Everybody split out wide. Second and goal from the 2-yard line. Jarring hit that time. Knocks the ball free.
Jim, I love these situations. Third and goal, what are they going to call? They're going to run the football. They're going to go with the pass. And if it is a pass, I would look for something quick.
Just 2 yards to go.
That defensive front looks impenetrable here on the goal line.
Third and goal at the 2.
Looking across the middle. Going for it on 4th down.
Let's go.
Nothing drives a coach crazier than a false start penalty. They're going to go for it here on 4th and 7. Out of the gun. things have to go wrong in any game for it to be this one-sided. But you look at the matchup at running back, and it's certainly just one more thing that stands out.
Yeah, when you run the football well, we all know you control the tempo of the game, and also you get it all this in favor of your offense and your defense. That's why they're blowing the other team out.
A miserable place to start this next drive. Gordon's lined up behind his quarterback as the single back. Gordon's got it on the handoff. Gordon's tackled down after a gain of 2.
Gordon is trying to be patient, but there is nowhere to run that time, and he only gets a short gain.
Second down here. The Chargers break huddle and show a jumbo look. And he's tackled down after picking up the first.
Right call here by the coach in this situation. Keep running the football. Keep that clock moving. You have the lead. Just tell your quarterback to tell everybody on offense this. Hold on to the football and don't have a penalty where you could stop that clock.
Double tight end formation. The give out of the eye.
He's going to be tackled right around the 21-yard line.
Well, even though they have a lead here, it's late in the fourth quarter. You still got to be unpredictable. Keep the defense on edge. As I always say, make the defense react and not attack. So make them guess what plays you're going to run.
For Phil Simms and all the crew at EA Sports, Jim Nantz saying so long for now.